It's back to square one for the health care issue in Congress after the Senate voted down a pair of dueling Obamacare proposals. Democrats wanted a 3-year extension of Obamacare tax credits, while Republicans were backing a plan to create individual health savings accounts and prevent waste, fraud, and abuse. So where do they go from here? Let's check in with Capitol Hill correspondent Erik Rosales for the latest. Erik.
Well, good evening, Veronica. I wish I had better news for the more than 20 million Americans on Obamacare that face higher premiums come January. Now, prior to today's vote, I did speak one-on-one with Majority Leader John Thune. He told me that he knew both plans were not going to pass and were going to fail, but adds Obamacare simply can't continue as it is because it's a flawed program that's sending taxpayer money directly into the pockets of insurance companies. Leader Thune says one sticking point for Democrats is the Hyde Amendment, which prevents taxpayer dollars from being used for abortions. The leader says that needs to stay in and is non-negotiable.
I would say the big roadblock to getting any kind of a deal, a bipartisan deal done right now is the Hyde Amendment. The Democrats insist on allowing Obamacare policy to cover abortions, and that's a red line for Republicans.
Both parties agree on the need to address health care costs, but Leader Thune says the current system is filled with waste, fraud, and abuse, including those who can afford to pay for their own insurance.
You are moving away from a system out there where people get coverage through their employer in a small group plan, large group plan, get pushed into this individual market where the taxpayers subsidize it. And without reforms, you're going to have low-income taxpayers subsidizing people who are making $500,000 or $600,000 a year.
New Jersey Democratic Senator Cory Booker tells me now that both bills failed, he and the Democratic caucus will gather and may be willing to back off on their 3-year Obamacare extension demand.
I would take a 1 year right now. I'm not want to negotiate this publicly. I don't want to see millions and millions of Americans suffer. Hundreds of thousands of people in my state who are going to suffer if they do nothing.
Some Republicans say Senate leaders need to come up with a compromise fast.
So there's a bunch of us who are willing and eager to try to find a way forward on this. And I think we've got to, bottom line, we have got to help the American people with their health care costs.
Democrats say President Trump is the key to any health care deal, but doubts he really understands the problem.
If you got a president who is out of it when it comes to the challenges that families are facing, will anything bring him to the table? If we offer a gold leaf bill that he can sign with a gold pen, will that work? I don't know what would work with him.
And right now, things aren't much better over in the House. At least 10 Republicans on Wednesday signed a bipartisan petition authorized by Congressman Brian Fitzpatrick and Jared Golden that would extend the tax credits for at least 2 years while imposing new eligibility requirements. Meanwhile, 2 other lawmakers also filed a discharge petition on their own proposal that would extend subsidies for a year and add new guardrails. Both efforts are a direct challenge to House Republican leadership. Bottom line, right now it appears that several small groups, at least in the House, are doing what they can on their own to help solve this healthcare crisis with no direction from party leaders or President Trump. Well, I'll continue to stay on top of this issue. At the Capitol, Erik Rosales, EWTN News Nightly.